The eve of Memorial Day weekend, you guys. The unofficial launch of summer means a lot of people, like this one over here, be heading over to Snooki's, or maybe the DQ or a place like that. Getting
it's
something.
so delicious. Don't take away my delicious.
Now, flagging down an ice cream truck that might be cruising the neighborhoods now.
Before we go crazy, I'm from Lamar's, which is the home of the Blue Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh dear,
Ice cream capital of the
world.
And of course, our resident voice of reason. Let's see how this one shakes out, Sheree.
I'm
when
in
it comes
trouble,
to frosty
aren't I?
confections. Well, confections. Well, we're here to talk about a healthy twist to what you want to eat and enjoy the summer.
We are, and here's the thing. We know that ice cream tastes good, it's cold, it's refreshing. There's a million reasons to eat it, and I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to ask you to think. So let's think about what's in traditional ice cream. If we took a look at the nutrition label, for example.
It's ice and cream.
It's ice and cream, don't I wish. No, there's a lot of other things in there, and they're not necessarily good for you. There's a ton of dairy, and you can see also there's high fructose corn syrup, which we know we're supposed to avoid, all kinds of sugar. There's guar gum, natural flavors, cellulose, carrageenan. There's a lot of things.
Cellulose is from wood.
Yeah, right, exactly. So wouldn't it be
and
nice?
How strange, it contains milk.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We're trying to avoid getting those kinds of things into our diet. So what can we do that's an alternative that tastes good? So what makes ice cream good? It's cold, it's sweet, it's tasty, it's yummy. So let's try some things that are all of that and more. Okay. So we're going to begin with the easiest. And the easiest is to buy something that's a little bit more healthy.
Okay.
So rather than dairy, because some people have trouble digesting dairy, we have alternatives. This one is a brand that I particularly like. It's made out of coconut. And the ingredients in this are organic coconut milk, which is not a milk. You can have that if you're lactose intolerant. Coconut water, there is guar gum in here, agave syrup, which is a sweetener, so there's no granulated sugar. There's fair trade coffee because it's coffee flavored, and there's organic vanilla extract. Fewer ingredients on the label, that's a good thing. I'll let you taste it. I got you a little tasting spoon.
Read your
so you can
labels
taste
again.
it.
Oh,
Read
okay.
the labels
If you don't
always.
want to.
So this is coffee ice cream?
It's coffee ice cream. So no matter what, always read the labels and be mindful that the things that you always buy, there are better alternatives.
You know what this really tastes like? It almost tastes like Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yummy. I love that stuff. It's real good. And if you're lactose intolerant, again, you can have that. Okay, so then where do you go? How can we trade up from there? And trade up that means a little bit healthier.
Really good.
Another simple way is to take grapes.
This is a great idea.
Stick them in the freezer. And what I have here is a martini glass from the 80s, if you remember these. We could fill this with ice. It would keep things a little bit colder and pass it around. So that would be our little...
I always do that to my grapes. It's such a refreshing thing to do in the
You
summer.
wash them and then dry them, because if you don't dry them before you put them in the freezer, they come out in one hunk.
Yes, they'll stick together. Yeah, so that's really refreshing, lovely.
All right.
Easy to do. It's real good, especially if you're like between meals and you want something sweet, and so whatever. So you pop that in your mouth. Okay.
These are good.
Now let's go a little bit more complicated, but still real easy. Still single ingredients in your dish.
Okay.
Take a taste.
Okay.
And there's one for you too, Jason.
I don't believe you.
And there's one for you
Here,
hiding.
okay, let's hide over there.
Okay.
Lose Hagen and all.
This one,
Haagen-Dazs.
this one is a single ingredient we've used before.
This is banana.
Banana. You got it.
It's good.
The trick is let the banana get really, really ripe.
Smush bananas.
Black.
So this is like going into making banana bread.
Yep. Put it in the freezer, peeled. Peel it first.
Okay.
Take it out. Put it in the food processor. Simply blend it. And then you've got that soft serve ice cream.
Now, doesn't somebody make a contraption now that you take frozen fruit and it'll just kick out something like this?
If they do, I don't have one. I don't need to spend any more money on any more gadgets. When I've got a food processor, I can throw my frozen things. It will work with almost any fruit. So you can puree mangoes. You can do a fruit blend. I think that's lovely.
Good.
It's real good.
So this is no other ingredients other than bananas. It's
Just
natural sweetened because it's very, very ripe.
Yep, exactly. And isn't that beautiful?
I'm giving some to Craig, the cameraman. You look hungry.
That's very
over there.
good.
Okay, then I got a little bit fancier.
Could you do this with strawberries?
You could do it with strawberries.
Okay.
I would put in something with.
Get a spoon. Get him a spoon. Sorry, Craig.
He's licking it out of the glass. Nice, Jason.
The cameraman's
He's
using his finger.
Look at he is. He's using his finger. We think we're joking, folks.
That's yummy. All right, what else we got here, Sherry?
Okay, I hit a home run. Okay, so now we've also got, let's see, popsicles.
Okay.
I've given you each a different popsicle.
This looks fun.
Yes, and so I bought a little contraption that makes those. That's a Zoku, Z-O-K-U.
Okay.
And
Is that this or this?
That's different. This,
Okay.
yep.
I think Tupperware used to make this years ago when I was a kid.
Yep. You guys have a berry blend, and I stuck some bananas in there to get fancy. Jason, yours is coffee flavored. We're on a coffee riff here because
How's
we were
that?
talking about sleep.
It's not as sweet, but it's good.
This is amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all that is I took some cold leftover coffee and mixed it with coconut milk, and that was it.
Thumbs
And
up.
yours is some juice and some pureed berries and some banana.
This is
Banana
awesome.
slices
Isn't it
in
yummy?
there.
It's
Yep.
so good.
Then you've got the push-up. And the push-up inside the little plastic
You've showed us
container.
these before. We just never filled.
Yep, I bought some for Jason when we had our anniversary.
Okay.
And inside of those are the.
Just to be clear, we're no longer married.
This is so. I meant the show's anniversary.
Oh, this is great.
Isn't that yummy?
These are pretty neat.
Oh, what is this?
That's mango and banana. That's it.
What?
Yeah.
What do I have?
You have their berry mix, but yours is in the push-up.
Oh, that's
What's
great.
the green stuff in there?
Lime, some lime zest. Yeah, I just put a little lime zest in there.
Oh my God, that's good.
Isn't that yummy? Yeah.
These are really slick too. Where'd you find these?
I got those online, and and you can put anything you want in there to freeze those. I've had
That
people
is
ask
so
me about
good.
adult beverages. Remember that alcohol doesn't freeze the entire
sure
way.
Don't
So
I
that-
know it?
We're on the eve of a weekend, aren't
Yes,
we?
we are.
I can tell. So anyway, so you've got that.
That is good.
One more. I brought you a whole bunch
Wait a
of
minute,
stuff.
we're not doing this. What else is going on? All right.
I went crazy here. Then I got fancy, and I got I took some bananas, sliced them, put them into a little flexible cup, and then coated them with chocolate that I made out of chocolate powder, agave, and coconut oil. It froze, and now so you know sometimes when you go. You get those chocolate dipped bananas.
Oh, right.
Yeah, same concept here, only without having that banana on a stick. It's just a little bite-sized piece.
That is great.
Is that yummy or
Oh
what? wow.
Almost like a Reese's cup, but only with banana.
It's soft inside. Yeah, you
That's
could
great.
put some nut butter in there. The nut butter won't freeze solid because of the oil inside.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wow.
That is really
But
good.
what a bunch of great ideas. Again, if you're looking to do something a little different this weekend, this might be time to experiment.
Yeah,
You'll have an
exactly.
extra day to do so.
That's right, exactly. And you won't be having the hangover from the bad dairy things. So there you
So
go.
you'll have that
Extra
one less
sugar.
thing.
Yep.
One less thing to have a hangover with. So that's good for the weekend. So it's perfect.
I'm going back to this. I think this is my favorite.
Me
There you
too.
go.
Oh, good.
Perfect. So
Yay.
again, you're going to have your shows on pretty soon, right?
Pretty soon, you got it. Just keep watching me.
If people want any of these recipes, because I do want to include the family and get involved this weekend, how can they get those recipes?
Why don't they send me an email at
Okay.
info@fork-road.com,
Okay.
or catch me online, and you can also email there, and that would be www.fork-road.com.
Wonderful.
There you go. Perfect.
Thank
you
you
so
very much.
Yes,
Well,
you're
have a great
welcome. I'm
weekend.
glad you liked it.
It is 9:22.